Hi everyone, I hope you're all okay. I just wanted to give a really quick video following on from our oil of the week on allinadrop.com. So our oil of the week this week for the 12th of January 2015 is lemon. Wrong way. Lemon. This is one of my absolute favourites. I love this oil. I use it every day. I use it more than once every day. I'm going to go through some of the uses in a minute, but I'm just going to give some really brief information about it first. And yeah, I hope that you're going to enjoy following along this series on our blog. Feel free to subscribe below, and every week you can find out what our oil of the week is and learn more about them. So, lemon. Let's just talk about that for a minute. Did you know that this is not lemon juice? It is not from the meat, as it were, of the fruit. It is cold pressed from the rinds of lemons. I think all the citrus oils, so grapefruit, orange, citrus fresh, lime, all of those oils are all from the rinds. None of them are the juice. Which means that for lemon in particular, it won't affect things like tooth enamel. You know how like the acidity can break that down sometimes, and it's not very healthy for you. So it doesn't affect that. It's amazing. It has a really wonderful, strong, fresh, purifying, citrusy scent, obviously. That's really revitalising and uplifting. I diffuse this one every morning, first thing in the morning. Sometimes, if I'm really organised, I'll fill up my diffuser the night before. So in the morning, when I'm kind of half asleep, all I've got to do is push the button and it's on, and then I'm awake. It's really good for that. We'll go through some other uses in a minute, but it contains, let's be a bit scientific here again, it contains 68% D-limonene, which is naturally occurring, obviously, in the rinds, and it's a really, really, really powerful antioxidant. So if you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that throughout January I'm taking part in a really gentle colon cleanse, and this week we're going to be introducing lemon into our protocol to help flush the system of all those horrible toxins. It can also really help to improve circulation. I have something called Raynaud's disease, which is in my hands and my feet. When it's particularly cold outside, they struggle to warm up. So I just mix it with a bit of carrier oil and kind of rub it in like a hand cream. And also on my feet, put on a pair of socks, and it really helps increase my circulation. And it's just overall a really good immune stimulant when you use it. So as I said, it's made from cold pressing the rinds, and there's a guy called Jean Valent, or Valment, who is an MD. He's French, obviously, and he wrote a book called The Practice of Aromatherapy. And if you want all the references for that, then you'll need to check out my blog post. But he estimated that it takes 3,000 lemons to produce 1 kilo of lemon essential oil. I have no idea how many is in here. I mean, it's done in millilitres, not by weight, so I couldn't even begin to work that out. But that sounds like a lot to me. And also just goes to show how pure it is, because they're not filling it up with anything either. So that's really great. He also wrote that lemon is great for supporting the nervous and sympathetic nervous system. It's just a really good all-round great oil. I call this my sunshine in a bottle, liquid sunshine. Like I say, it wakes me up. But not only that, it really brightens the worst of days for me. I really battle each year with winter sadness, and this year has been my first year battling it with essential oils instead of some of the other methods that you can use. and lemon has really featured high on my list of ones that I reach for if I'm having a particularly bad day. So that's really great. So what are my 12 uses for this Young Living lemon essential oil? And excuse me, I'm just going to read them because I might as well. So my first one is use 1 to 2 drops of Young Living lemon essential oil to remove gum, oil, grease, spots, wood stain, glue, adhesive, crayon from any surface. This includes gum in kids' hair. You know, it's a nightmare. Normally you have to chop it out. Literally, we had this a couple of months ago, and I just put a couple of drops of lemon onto like a cotton wool pad and just kept rubbing it over the hair, and it just eased its way out. It was just amazing. And no other hair came out with it, so it was really good for that. And I also regularly, kind of weekly now, clean my oven with just lemon, because it's a really great degreaser, all-round degreaser. So I mix it in a glass spray bottle. I'm sorry, I haven't got it with me. And shake it up, spray it on the oven. If it's looking particularly grim, I leave it for about, I don't know, half an hour, make a cup of tea, and then go back to it. And it just wipes off so easily. There's no real elbow grease needed. It's just amazing. If you have spots on your wall, I just went through all mine. If you've got, where you get marks on the wall, whether it's through furniture moving or kids' dirty hands, excuse me, crayon, anything like that on the walls, again, just put a little bit onto a clean dishcloth or cotton wool pad and rub it over the area, and it won't take the paint off, but it will take the mark off. Amazing. You can also add 2 to 3 drops into your washing machine's fabric softener dispenser. As the machine's going around, you can use it with your fabric softener. I personally don't, I use it separately. And your clothes can smell fantastic. You can add, this one's quite cool, 1 teaspoon to 1 cup of mineral oil for a really great furniture polish. I've got a couple of wooden tables that I rub it into, and it's really great for that. You can also add a drop to your dishwasher before your wash cycle for spot-free dishes. I don't do that one quite as much as I should, but I do sometimes, normally kind of once a month, run the dishwasher through with some distilled white vinegar, a couple of drops of lemon, a couple of drops of thieves, and let it take a really hot cycle and clean it through, and afterwards it's sparkly clean and fresh. It's beautiful. You can, I do this one all the time, place a couple of drops onto a cotton wool ball or anything, some tissue, anything like that. Put it in your fridge, and it will eliminate the odours that are in there. You know, everybody's fridge smells at some point in time. Hopefully that's not just me, but that's really cool. You can also add it to a spray bottle, like I said, for the oven. You can also use that to clean your surfaces. It's amazing. It sterilises. Like I said, it's degreaser, and it's also, I call this my super cleaner. When you combine lemon and thieves together, not only does it smell amazing, but you're getting the immune boosting support from this and also from thieves. It's just fab. The one thing I will mention is that you will need to put it in a glass spray bottle, because the citrus oils break down the petrochemicals in plastic, and you don't really want to be cleaning your surfaces with petrochemicals. It kind of defeats the object. So glass, lemon and glass mix. You can soak your dishcloths overnight in a bowl of water with a drop, which will help to disinfect them and to kill germs. Again, for disinfecting, you could rub a couple of drops just neat into a butcher's block, or other cutting surfaces, because it's really great. But again, don't put it on plastic if you've got plastic cutting boards. It's a no-no. But any wooden ones, go for it. Oh yeah, cleaning fruit and veg. I did this just today for lunch, and it was the first time I'd done it actually, and it was amazing the amount of stuff that came off of my fresh fruit. I was like, hello, what's going on here? So basically, you just fill a bowl with cool water, add 2 to 3 drops, drop your fruit and vegetables in, stir the water. I kind of mixed it all around a bit so that I knew that all the fruit had, all the bits of the fruits and the veg had got in there, and then put them on a towel to dry. But amazing, the colour of the water after and the bits that floated to the top and stuff, it was quite interesting. As I've said before, I diffuse this every morning. Not only does it help to lift my mood, but it can deodorise and sterilise the air as well. It's cool. I love this one. And my very last one, number 12, is to remove temporary tattoos. Now, these are the bane of my life at the moment. The children seem to come home from their fathers every other weekend with tattoos in the most ridiculous of places, given that they have to go to school and they're not allowed on. So I find myself increasingly having to turn to my lemon oil, and I literally, again, just apply, much like the gum, just apply a couple of drops to a cotton wool pad and rub it over the area very gently, and it comes away. It kind of, the stickiness just peels off. So that's really cool. Just a caution with lemon oil is all the citrus oils are photosensitive, which means that if you were to apply to your skin and then go out into the sunlight, you could burn your skin far more easily than you would if you didn't have it on. So sunlight, exposed areas and citrus oils are a big no-no for about 72 hours after applying them to your skin. So just be mindful of that. It's not just sunlight, it's any kind of ultraviolet light. So tanning beds and capsules and all those other things you can use to get lovely brown skin all year round. There's that. So this is our allinadrop.com oil of the week. This week is lemon. Thanks very much for listening.